Okay, in this video, let's discuss 3 examples. The first one is a exercise on page 142, problem 34. Problem 34. You can go to page 142 to check this check this exercise. I will just pick up the important information. So in this problem, we have 2 persons. One is Patricia. He can paint 4 rooms. Okay? He can paint 4 rooms in 10 hours. All right? 4 rooms in 10 hours. And we assume he painted the room with a constant rate. So it means in 1 hour, he will paint, you see, 1 hour divided by 10. 10 hours divided by 10, you get 1. So 4 over 10 is equal to 2 over 5. So in 1 hour, Patricia will paint 2 over 5 part of the rooms. Okay, keep this in mind. This is his rate. 1 hour, 2 over 5 part of the room. And then Patricia is hiring April, and they work together. So Patricia plus April, they work together to paint the same room, still 4 rooms. And this time they need 6 hours. 6 hours. So similarly, we want to find the rate, how fast they paint the room together. So in 1 hour, you divide both numbers by 6. All the numbers are proportional. Remember that. So together, 2 persons together, in 1 hour, they can paint 2/3 of the room. Now the question is, if April worked alone, how many hours does she need to paint the 4 rooms? Okay, so we don't know the hours for April to paint 4 rooms. So assume that it takes April X hours to paint 4 rooms. Okay, so now let's complete this this table. April paint 4 rooms in X hours. Then in 1 hour, April will paint 4 over X part of the room. In 1 hour, April will paint such amount of a room. Patricia will paint such amount of the room. Together, they will paint such amount of the room. So you get Patricia plus April in 1 hour. Together, it is equal to 2 over 3. Okay? So this is the relation, the equation. All right? So for this equation, let's try to solve it. We move this 2 over 5 to the right-hand side. We get 2 over 3 minus 2 over 5. 2 over 3 minus 2 over 5 is 10 over 15 minus 6 over 15 is 4 over 15. So 4 over x is equal to 4 over 15. Numerator is equal to the numerator, then denominator is equal to the denominator. So the April will need 15 hours to paint 4 rooms. So April needs 15 hours to paint 4 rooms. Okay, so that is the answer of the 34. Okay, so we get proportion, we get the efficiency, the rate. Get the rate. This is rate. This is also the rate. The sum of the rate, this is rate. In hour, per hour, per hour, per hour. All right, this is problem 34. 35. 35 is about a garden. So we have a garden. Outside the garden, there is a boundary, border. There's a border. Border has a width always 2 feet. This is always 2 feet. 2 feet border. And the gardener has 46 feet of fencing. Where is the fencing? Fencing is here. 46 feet of fencing to enclose this garden, including the border. Okay, so that is a setting. Now let's see, there are A, B, C, D, 4 parts. Part A, they say the length of the garden, this is garden. The length of the garden is twice of the width. Okay, the length of the garden is twice of the width. So if we assume that the width of the garden is x feet, then the length of the garden is 2x feet. Okay, so this is x feet, then this part becomes 2x feet. Right? You just shift it, parallel shift it here. And how can we connect this width, length to the fencing? You see here you need 2 feet. Here you need 2 feet. The total is the width of the bigger rectangle, bigger fencing rectangle. Here's 2x. Here's 2 feet. Here's 2 feet. This is length of the big length of the this is length of the big fencing rectangle. Okay, the total perimeter is 46 feet. So you get 2x plus 4. This is the length, and plus the width, x plus 4. This is a width, and put them together and double you'll get the total perimeter. So it's equal to 46. All right, and then you solve it. You divide 2 sides by 2, you get 2x plus x is 3x plus 8 is equal to 23. 46 over 2 is 23. So 3x is, you move 8 to the right side. 23 minus 8 is 15. So x is 5. X is 5. This is a width. Then the length is 2 times 5 is 10 feet. So the dimension is 10 feet by 5 feet. This is the dimension of the garden. The garden is internal stuff. And in the under this condition, the area of the garden is 10 times 5, 50 square feet. Okay, 50 square feet. So that is the second part. Question C, assume this garden, the length is equal to the width. Okay, so if still the same thing, you will assume the width of the garden to be x, then the length is also x. And you see, you still have 3 parts. This is x, this is 2, this is 2. This is 2, this is x, this is 2. So with the border, you still have a square. And let's check. 2 plus x plus 2 is x plus 4. This side is also x plus 4. And then double is 46. And so this is inside is a 2x plus 8 is equal to 23. How do I get 23? We divide this equation by 2. 46 over 2 is 23. And this 2 is canceled. So 2x is, you move 8 to the right side, 23 minus 8 is 15. 2x is 15, x is a 7.5 feet. So the dimension is 7.5 feet by 7.5 feet. It's a square garden. And with this condition, the area is 7.5 times 7.5 is 56.25 square feet. Okay, 56.25 square feet. So that is the area for this square garden. When we talk about area, we talk about this garden. The border is, we do not count as area, based on the problem. Okay, so this is problem 35. It's right after the 34. It's also on the page 142. All right, and the next problem on page 128, problem 91. Problem 91. The question says if 2 is less than x less than 3, then find the proper AB such that A is less than negative 4x less than B. Okay, so we're looking for the proper value of A and B with this condition, which is equivalent to the original one. Okay, so here's x, here's negative 4x. So definitely you're going to multiply this inequality by negative 4. Remember, whenever you multiply the inequality by a negative number, you're going to change or flip the inequality. So negative 4x, negative 12, negative 8. Okay, this property does not depend on whatever exercise you do. It's always like the multiply inequality by a negative number, always flip the inequality. But how can we solve it? How can we identify the A and B? A and B has less than inequality. Here you have greater than greater. But remember, A less than B, B greater than A, it's the same thing. You can flip this inequality, you still get the same stuff. You say the smaller number first is less than the bigger number. You say bigger number first is greater than the smaller number. So here we want less than, so we're going to start from the negative 12 is going to be less than negative 4x and less than negative 8. This is just a reflection of an inequality. It's not multiplication. Be careful, it's not multiplication. All right, so you just change the order of the statement. So after you change the order, you compare. This is going to be the A and this is B. So A is negative 12 and B is negative 8. And that is the answer. Okay? So this is a property, reflection property. And this is the answer. Okay? So I hope this answer make your question clear. If you have any other question, you can just send me an email. Okay, thank you.